Please forgive my bed in the background and my hair. Obviously, I just woke up. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dialma, obviously. So, as most of you have been seeing on my social media, I have a little story time for you about what I did this past Friday and Saturday. Whoa, okay, so, I just had to relive everything I went through on Saturday. Oh god, flashbacks are insane. Oh, wow, okay, anyway, that was a little flashback moment. So, this past Saturday was the grand opening, even though it's been open for a month now, grand opening of the Morphe store at the International Mall in Tampa. And Miss Jaclyn Hill herself cut the ribbon, even though it's been open for a month now, and we came before the grand opening too. I guess they had a soft opening before the grand opening, but still. Let me tell you guys everything that went down. Okay, first of all, me and my friends, Tristan and Sebastian, shout out to you guys, I love you guys. They picked me up from church around 9:30 or 10, around there. And we headed towards their house. Mind you, it was pouring rain. So we went to their house because they had to change. Tristan had just got out of work, and Sebastian felt like he was a little ratchet. We left, and then we headed straight towards International. It was like 11:30 around there when we got there, and there was nobody there. So we were like, okay, there's nobody here, we're hungry and we want to eat. So we headed straight towards IHOP to go have a midnight dinner. So we left IHOP and we headed straight towards International. When we came back, it was like 12:30 or 1. We saw that a couple cars had already parked there, and so we parked our cars and we started chilling for a bit. And as soon as I start doing my not my makeup, as soon as I start putting on mascara, we see that, mind you, the security has already passed by a couple times, I guess, because he saw all these cars and he was like, okay, what the heck. So we were like, okay, whatever. And so as soon as I started putting on my mascara, the security guard stood in front of one of the cars that was there and started talking to them, I'm assuming to ask them why they're there and to get rid of them. And so we're like, okay, whatever. I keep on putting on my mascara, and the security guard comes our way. And then we're like, oh crap. And so we roll down the window, and the security guard's like, what are you guys here for? And we're like,
oh, we're just here for the grand opening for the Morphe store in the mall.
And he was like, oh, well, you guys can't be here overnight, and you'd have to come back around 6:30 a.m. And we're like,
okay, whatever.
And so he leaves. And we're like, what the heck? We can't leave and come back at 6:30 because there's already gonna be a line here. Knowing how people are, they're gonna be here before then. And so Tristan starts the car. He heads towards the other people that the security guard talked to because we wanted to find out what he said to them. And so we met this cute little lady and her daughter. They came all the way from North Carolina, I think, or was it South? I don't remember. North or South Carolina. And mind you that this grand opening was only announced like a week ago or so. because this was very last minute. We got to talking with her, and she was so adorable. She was like,
He told me that we had to leave, but I told him I'm not leaving.
she was like,
I told him I'm not leaving until you go and talk to every other car parked in this parking lot.
and there were like what, 6 or 7 cars. And so we started talking, and we're like, yeah, they can't kick us off. You know, it's not like we were sleeping there. And so we just stayed there and stayed next to them, kept talking and stuff. And so right when it hit 2 a.m., we were like, okay, it's time to start lining up. So we got out, and the little lady and her daughter and me, Tristan, and Sebastian were the first ones in line. We were the first ones. The mall didn't open till 6, and that was a lot of waiting. I've never stayed up so long. After a couple hours start going by, obviously the line starts progressing. It starts building. It starts like crossing over into the road. Once 6 o'clock hits, we're like, okay, where are these people? Why aren't we need to know? We have to get this door open. Gotta know the game plan. Okay, I'm gonna call Morphe or the mall or whoever and ask them what's gonna go down as soon as the doors open. So I call the security guard guy, not the same one that talked to us before, obviously the one that's inside. I asked him, okay, what time are you guys gonna open? You're gonna open at 6, what's the game plan? And he was like,
okay, yeah, we're about to open soon. We're gonna send 3 security guards, and then he's gonna let you guys in 10 at a time because so it won't be chaotic, obviously.
And so we were like,
Yes, okay, perfect.
because our main concern was that once the doors open, the people behind us were gonna push us like in, and they would run around us. And so, yeah, we waited in line, and so we were the first ones. There was a lady from the press there, and she was taking pictures of everybody from the Tampa Bay Times. She took down my name and my friend's name, but I'm a little salty. She did not include me in her article, and I'm salty. I mean, I'll show you guys in a minute. And so here's a picture of Jaclyn taking pictures with fans. I was literally so close to her. And anyway, so yeah, this was at the front of the line. These people right here, I'm probably gonna blur them out because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for anything. They were behind us, and look, this part right here, this piece of hair right here, that's my friend Sebby. And this strand of hair, this hair right here, that's me. That is me, and I'm a little salty because she took down my name. She could have used me. I looked good, well, sort of, for staying up 24 hours. Anyway, but yeah, this was the crowd. It was insane. And there's Jaclyn cutting the ribbon, and yeah, more things. Okay, look, here's my friends Tristan and Sebastian with the striped shirt and the red shirt right here, and I'm all the way over here at the register because I was checking out already, getting my prize that I got, because they were handing out scratchers, and I won a goodie bag, like huge goodie bag. I was so happy. What I don't like, okay, this whole thing was kind of disorganized. I know it's not Jaclyn's fault, but my friend said that Tampa has never really had a huge like celebrity, especially at the International Mall. They haven't had like a huge, celebrity YouTuber or something like that, you know, come do a grand opening or any event like that. It felt a little disorganized because honestly it was insane, okay? But I was mad though because we were the first ones. Like, I wasn't the only one mad. The lady that was with us, she was pretty PO'd too. I was mad because I was like, okay, we were the first ones here. We've been here since 11:30. The lady and her daughter have been here since 7 p.m. But we've all been here for a while, more than everybody who showed up at like 5 a.m. And we were like, okay, so that's not fair that we were the first ones, but we have to, like, once we were done shopping in the store, we had to come out and wait till 10:30 a.m. to start forming the line that you saw. You saw the crowd around Jaclyn in the video. It's not fair because we would have to, you know, stay in the area to, you know, like, be on guard. And so most of the girls, they stayed around, but the problem was that they had the security guards and the cops all, like, yelling at us because we were crowding the area and it was a fire safety. And I'm like, you can't do these kind of events, bring in a huge YouTuber and not expect us to do this and stand nearby so we don't miss out, you know. And so we were, like, inside the H&M store in front of the Morphe, that's in front of the Morphe store, and so they told us that we can't be blocking the entrance. I mean, I guess we kind of were, but there was still space for other people to come in, you know. And every time they came, we spread out, like we were, like, looking at the clothes. And so we did that, like, a lot of times before it was time for the ceremony. And so finally one of the security guards got fed up with us and he came into the store. He went and talked to the manager and you know, told him that that the manager needs to say something to us. And so I was like, oh my god, this dude is so annoying. I understand, I was just so tired and I was getting a little delirious that I was so annoyed. But yeah, so the manager was like, he kindly said, he came over, he was like,
I'm sorry guys, but I need you guys to move from the entrance. So you're not blocking the entrance.
So most of us spread out and started looking everywhere. And so the hours passed by and I was like, a few times I went to go sit in the kiddie area where the couches are because I was so tired of standing on my feet. So after that, I came back to the H&M store because I saw that, because the girls had spread out and most of them had went to walk around, and so they were coming back and I was like, okay, shoot, let me check the time, and it was like 9:30 and the group started forming again, and we got in trouble a couple more times. But then finally, after waiting till 10 a.m., at 10 a.m. they started, I was like, okay, in my head, I was like, okay, when do I want to go? Should I go now? Like, it was 10 o'clock already. So we all, like, swarmed toward there. And I have never felt more like a sardine from SpongeBob. You know that episode where I'll insert the clip.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly. Anchovies. What? Anchovies!
And then they start throwing burgers. That's all they were missing. Just throw some burgers at us and we'll be fine for a little bit. That's what I felt like. Like, I've been to concerts, but never in my life have I felt so, confined and so, like, tight and so, like, body on body with other girls around me, and like bodies on my butt. Literally, it was insane. I was holding my bags, my Morphe bags that I got, and a bag because I went to Forever 21 to shop, and I was holding on to that like for dear life, and so it was so hard to like move my hand, so I was doing the phone one-handed, and that was so hard. Made some friends around me because hello, how are you not gonna make friends when they're like pressed up against you? Yeah, I met this one girl. She's really cool. She's also a YouTuber, and so we subscribed to each other's channel and we got each other's Instagram. Let me tell you, when Jaclyn started moving down the line, oh my word. Over that way, it felt like a wave. And I literally did not move. I just stood there and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And I was like recording. I was like, oh, what is going on? And they were pushing and pushing. And the girls next to me were like, oh God. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, you know, we should move that way in case she comes back. And they were like, okay, that's a good idea. So we moved on that way. But sadly, they said that she wasn't gonna come back. We did get to meet Jaclyn's sister, and Lipstick Nick came back down our way, and Jesus, you know, the hairstylist Jesus, oh, he's so gorgeous. I came home 12:30 or 1, and I knocked out. I knocked out till 5 p.m. But yeah, got to meet them. They were beautiful. I can't believe they're actual people. Oh my God, this experience was just insane. I'm never staying up for 24 hours ever in my life again. I'm so tired. I just can't. I literally can't. But yeah, I won a little something.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas.